I'm David Odell,
And I'm Carol Odell.
and we've been attending New City for about a year. I came to know Christ when I was 17 and went off to Wheaton College, and that's the time I met Carol. And we've been married for now 48 years, 47.
47.
Okay, there we go.
47.
Yeah. We've always found that generosity is a big part of our lives, and we have a heartbeat for that.
When we were early married, you had a couple of little health issues, and we had a bill come in for $1,000. And we paid our bills, everything was paid that way, but we didn't have an extra $1,000 to write out, and our insurance, for whatever reason, didn't cover it. And I don't think we'd even told anybody about this bill.
No.
But somebody at our church gave us $1,000, not even knowing about the bill. And that's kind of what made us sit up and say, you know what? We are going to pay forward God's generosity to us, to others.
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were just kind of in a spiritual church dry place in our lives and looking for more. We didn't know what that was going to look like.
Our son and his family attend here, and Brian is on the board. And so David would hear some of the really good things that were happening, and knowing that we were kind of in a position of feeling a little bit dry and stuck, we thought, well, let's come up and visit. So we did.
Yep. The first Sunday I'll never forget. We came in and Pastor Steve was talking about money and generosity. As he is concluding, he gave the gospel invitation. And it was important to us to see a church that actually presents the gospel. When Pastor Steve gave an invitation, and I think 8 or 9 or 10 people gave their lives to Jesus. And we walked out, got in the car. I looked at Carol and said, what just happened? And then we came back the next week because we had to find out if that was a one-off. And same thing happened again. And that's when we started like, wow. God began stirring in my heart. We're very intentional about giving, and we have put money away to give away. There was a Friday night, something about the Big Dreams Initiative. We didn't know what it was, but we decided to attend, and we're sitting in the back row that night when I'm looking at this card, and I thought, well, we're just visitors. We're just visiting here. And I thought, well, maybe we'll make a little commitment. And as the night went on, I crossed that out and made a bigger commitment. As the night went on, I heard the voice of the Lord. All I can tell you. I heard that still small voice, and I knew, God, this is it. And crossed it off and wrote down a number, the biggest gift we ever gave. I gotta say, after we got in the car, I kind of looked at her and she looked at me and I said, I think we made a good investment. And New City has a vision that we just love. We love the heartbeat, we love the evangelism, seeing people come to Christ, discipleship.
The intentionality.
The intentionality of what's happening here. About 2 months after we made our commitment to Big Dreams Initiative, God did something that I thought would never happen. I had, about 15 years ago, I'd made some investments that were really dead. I thought we'll never see any results, never see any, nothing come from it. And within 2 weeks, both of those investments, after we made the Big Dreams Initiative, came in. And we just thought, Lord, thank you for the confirmation. Mm-hmm. We realized that our time is short, and we realized that we want to make the eternal investments. I've never seen a hearse pulling a U-Haul, and so you can't take it with you, but you can send it on ahead. And for us at this stage of life, we're very intentional in our giving and making those investments for eternity. And we're looking forward to what God's going to do at New City. Every week we drive about 30 minutes to come here. We drive by about 10 different church buildings to attend a church that doesn't have a building. But this is what's happening here.
It's alive.
It's alive. It's amazing. It's life-changing. And we just want to be a part of the journey.